Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with a rather bizarre recording of Beethoven's Violin Concerto featuring Nicola Benedetti and the Aurora Orchestra under Nicholas Collon, if that's how you pronounce his name. Listening to this reminded me of a wonderful, wonderful routine by the late, great Anna Russell. Remember Wind Instruments I Have Known, where she talks about the French horn? And she starts with an introduction. And she says, the orchestra is divided into three sections: the scrape section, the bang section, and the blow section. Now, the scrape section is distinguished by the fact that all of its members are operated by scraping horsehair on catgut. Yeah. Anyway, I know I don't do the accent, but that's okay. Scraping horsehair on catgut. This is the most scrapey, horsehairish, catgutty sounding performance. It's not even on period instruments that I have ever heard of this concerto. The concept seems to be rough it up. Apparently, this beautiful, sunny, lyrical work has sounded far too attractive. And so what they need to do is uglify. Now, this approach works best in the finale, because the finale, there are many performances, and this is true, where the finale just dies. Because da 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 da. It could use a little bit of boisterousness, some rambunctiousness. The Aurora Orchestra is one of those chamber ensembles that plays with kind of period-influenced technique, and so yeah, I get it, and I liked the finale. I really did. The problem is that's only like 10 minutes of the concerto, which lasts about 45 minutes. This is a quick performance, by the way. It's not a relaxed performance by any means, and so the rest of it sounds just horrible. It really does. The first movement, oh my God, the first movement. First of all, the Aurora Orchestra, this booklet tells you nothing. Tells you it's the cheapest thing you've ever seen in your life. There's a note that quotes violinette here, Nicola Benedetti, talking about, how she wanted to freshen up the piece. Yeah, okay, I guess, the uglier it sounds, the fresher it must be. But the point is, not a word about the orchestra and not a word about the performing forces. They're not that great, frankly, and there are far too few violins. When you get to that wonderful da 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 da. The violins have it. You're supposed to hear them, and you hear lots of sustained woodwind chords with the violins lamely underneath. And Benedetti is way forward in the mix. You can hear, like I said, every scratch and scrape, and there are moments when all you hear is scrape. It's like there's barely music coming out of her instrument, especially at lower dynamic levels. You're sort of this. It's like gas escaping from a carbon dioxide canister or something like that. I don't know. It's just really, really ugly. And she does the cadenza from the piano concerto version, with the timpani and all the other crap going on in the background. It sounds absolutely ridiculous in this context. It really is something completely foreign to the rest of the work. And there's another little cadenza that she did at the end of the finale, which is fine. The slow movement, playing the piece entirely staccato, without any kind of lyricism at all. Well, it's a largo. It has the lyricism, but what it doesn't have is the tone. What is going on with this woman's violin? Actually, who sounds like this too? When they try and do periody stuff, Isabel Faust. She's another one who completely destroyed her tone in order to be fresh and authentic. The result is neither. I am shocked by this, frankly. I get the fact, the Aurora Orchestra plays from memory. They know it by heart. Well, okay, so, we're supposed to be impressed by these things. This isn't impressive. What matters is the sound of the performance, and I get she wanted to be different. I get they wanted to be different. They are different. But is it any good? Is it worth listening to? Is it anything more than a stunt? The answer simply is no, it isn't. Is it an attractive and valuable addition to the endless repertoire of performances of Beethoven's Violin Concerto? No. I mean, this has always been the case with this work. Remember when Gideon Kramer did the Schnittke cadenzas, with Neville Marriner? And it was, he never had a beautiful tone either. And so, they were playing along and, he's tootling away. And then all of a sudden this grotesque Schnittke thing shows up. And it caused a bit of a stir. People liked it because it was different. Well, who's talking about it now? You see, at the end of the day, difference for its own sake is a waste of time. What matters is that it bears repetition. And it's particularly the case that it has to bear repetition on a recording, where you're going to hear the same thing over and over and over and over, endlessly. So what I find from this is that it is a cheap, lazy, not particularly attractive recording of the Beethoven Violin Concerto. Raspy and scratchy and scrappy. And thank God for Anna Russell, because we can laugh at the whole thing. So keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me. Take care.